Tottenham Foodbank helps make our community stronger. I like how it brings together people, customers, volunteers and the other people we see who work out of Tottenham Town Hall.
All come from different walks of life.
We get to meet each other and see that we're all human. Our hopes and dreams are not always so very different.
During lockdown, COVID, there were a lot of organizations that came up to support the community, but after the lockdown, those challenges still existed. But you have the Foodbank and the organizations that are still existing to provide ongoing support to the community. So a strong community is a resilient community that can cope with any challenges because of the people that are in that community supporting each other to go through those challenging times together.
And our volunteers come together in a way that they can do that, but going beyond just offering the basic support of food and look at underlying issues of why people are visiting the food bank in the first place. That's why that's so important, so that we can look at the root cause and hopefully assist people in no longer needing to come to us. And doing it in a way where people have got dignity, where they don't feel ashamed coming to a food bank and asking for help.
I'm a volunteer and live locally. There was a lady that used to come in that always asked if she could have some chocolate or biscuits with her coffee as she had a sweet tooth. That became a safe point of connection for us to chit-chat about. As we grew to know each other through the food bank, we would talk about more personal things. Family, struggles, loss. That's how community relationships can help. For the clients at the food bank, I might be the only human they speak to all day. And as a volunteer who lives on their own, it's often the same for me. Sometimes a brief chit-chat about a favourite biscuit can just take the edge off.
I think that's why it's important we have that holistic approach to what we're doing. You look at a person's overall well-being rather than just packing up a parcel of food and giving it to people. Working in collaboration with other organisations, whether that's ones we share the building with, whether it's ones that are 5 minutes down the road or national organisations, getting as much help for our products and service users from other people as we can is not something we can do ourselves.
I joined Tottenham Foodbank 2-3 months ago in December. I recently actually just moved to London, and when I came to Haringey, where I live now, I was welcomed by the community. I found it to be very warm, very diverse, and it made me actually want to give back to the community. And I think it's a beautiful symbiosis of this community, and I think Tottenham Foodbank was a great place to start that journey. I think in every community you have vulnerable groups, and I think it's important to have good people who want to help others. I think it's a glue that kind of sticks together to provide not only immediate relief like Foodbank does, but also to tackle some long-standing issues of the community. There's a different variety of people that come to Foodbank, and you have, they're very diverse, different races, different religions, different ethnicities, and everybody always felt very welcoming.
But the success is seeing people stop needing the food bank or needing the food hall because they've gone into gainful employment, because their lives are so much enriched now, they don't need our services anymore. For me, that's a success story. So it has been a fulfilling thing, running these services to support the community.
I think we're in a fortunate position with most of our organisations that we've got a platform that we can talk to them, and we can make them aware that people are in need still of food, of basic shelter, of housing that doesn't have mould on it, where the roof isn't leaking, where they've got adequate support in terms of mental health, in terms of employment, and circumstance where people aren't having to queue up outside a food bank to get food anymore, where they've got enough money, they've got enough resources that they don't have to rely upon charities for essentials that they should have as a matter of course.
I'm Peter, I'm a volunteer here at Trust Food Bank. I live near here in the local area, and now sometimes I see people on the street that I meet here, whether that's the other staff or volunteers or the customers that come in, and you get to smile at people and sometimes you say hello, and I think that all helps because who knows when we might need each other's help. And now we know more people around who can help us out. Working here, I've met more people who live around here and work around here than I would have done otherwise. So my perception of what the local community is has changed and grown and broadened. Helps me to understand other people and how other people think.
Get to hear people's stories to say, we used to come here, but now I've got a job. This helped me tide through a very difficult time, help feed my family. Or you still see the joy in the face of young people who come in here and we're still able to give them a gift, something special that just says, we're adding dignity to you.